And the Jayhawks will put total leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Missouri's offense will get the football first. Mizzou put a spanking on the Jayhawks the last time they met.
Wins always feel great, but Missouri blowing out Kansas for them, that was ecstasy for their players, coaches, and fans.
Yeah, and it's just an awesome opportunity to, like, yeah, we own you. Like, go back to where you came from and just letting you know, like, this rivalry isn't a rivalry between us and you.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hardy.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part and the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, you know, second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Missouri comes to the line with another first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Looking for a crease, it's Hardy. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time.
Where to go on that one?
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Touchdown Tigers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
We're going to see a lot of that tomorrow.
It's so underrated.
Coleman.
The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Jayhawks offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense moving forward now.
Running free.
I still have to work on defense.
Touchdown, Kansas.
I got to start learning the controls.
To read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
I feel pretty good with running.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Leaves it with the running back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. The linebacker really knew what was going on.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time.
I think it's a 2:30 game tomorrow. We're planning on doing a bunch of sandwiches and beer, like make our own sandwiches.
They fought to a standstill
Like
in the
the
first.
super gigantic sandwiches.
In the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over.
I think
this
Missouri's
third
still
down
about
play
a
to
touchdown
open the period.
favorite.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. It was once said that greed is good, but that quarterback got a little too greedy, and it was not good.
No, it wasn't good, but if we got rid of the football just a second earlier and not taking the sack, not gotten the negative play, I think it would have been just fine. I don't mind the aggressive play nature to try to throw it and try to take a shot because I know the defense.
See, I know everybody's excited about Perdula, and I do think that he is the real deal
The Kansas offense
at quarterback.
They'll get this drive started.
I don't think that there was any kind of quarterback controversy.
Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense
And hopefully Horn will come back healthy in a few weeks.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in.
I do think that Prebula is a better QB than
this golden opportunity.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see
Cook was.
too. Like, the momentum is
And
clearly
no
not in
disrespect to
your favor.
Cook. I mean, he was in the league on the practice squad playing and everything, right?
Try to get the football back to your offense.
I think the biggest problem right now, aside from the left side on the offensive line,
Got some finesse to their game and some soft hands
but
to go with it.
the loss of Craig at kicker is going to be huge for this season.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running.
Prior to
situations.
that
Your
first
base
game against
defense, you say,
Arkansas
okay,
State
this
last
is where I'm
week,
gonna
I had the
start.
Tigers
I'm
going
gonna
7
stop
and
the run,
5.
stuff it up front. My guys play big up.
And I actually think this is Drinkwitz's best team on paper, or it's going to be the best team on paper, but it's going to be one of the worst records.
Blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
With Prebula being a legit QB, and I think he's going to be better than Cook, and you could see that he was able to get that ball down the field, which we just had issues with last year.
No fair catches here.
Just think about all of those close games that we had last year at home. You think about Vandy
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the
as an
field.
example.
That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive.
We're going to have an issue if we don't have a kicker.
Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working
All
in that
those
pass.
close games at home, and then all of those are going to be on the road this year, right?
Play to get this thing picked up and going.
They weren't
Shoot.
able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
I had them going 7 and 5. After watching Prebula, I thought about kicking that up to maybe 8 and 4. But the loss of Craig for me, it's a solid 7 and 5.
From the gun. Under fire. And he will get
There's going to be too many close games to where the kicking game is going to be an issue.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces.
Everybody has
Don't let them
licking
feel
their chops
comfortable
about
in the
Alabama.
zone where they can find all these
This is
holes
going to
in
be the
zone.
year, I
Rush
agree.
can't get home.
But I said that
Pressure,
last
pressure,
year.
pressure.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And obviously we got our teeth
On the
kicked
play,
in
but no flags.
down
It'll be
there.
third down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just
I think we'll go into that Alabama game
California.
undefeated.
Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Man, come on, Norfleet.
Incomplete, a defender all over it.
But I think
Knocked
Alabama
off the
comes
ground,
in
fourth
and
down
takes care of their
coming up.
business up here in
One thing this
Columbia.
defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on third down, what a great job.
And then we've got a
flying to the
couple weeks
football,
where we're on the
getting it,
road
forcing an incompletion.
at
They did a
Vandy,
job
at
off here
Auburn.
soon again.
Excellent
And
coverage
we're
that
not gonna
time.
win
Didn't
both of
give
those
him
on the
any
road.
room to set up a big return.
We'll win one or the
Reason to
other.
be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
So I've got them losing to Vandy.
To the air.
But for me, it's either one of those two is a loss.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be
At
stopped
Oklahoma
short
is a
of the
loss.
first down. Good solid pickup on that play.
South Carolina coming in.
Quick rhythm
I
throw there and
I
really
think
good use of the
they got a
tight
good
end.
chance to win that one.
I mean, go through your progression.
That was a good
Quick,
game
can't
last
find
year.
anything, get the easy game. Don't take a shot
That
down the field
Luther
all the
Burden
time. Take those
catch,
shots
left
later.
the one-handed, left-handed grab. I thought that was the game.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put.
That South Carolina game hurt last year. That would have been a nice one to pick up.
He thought so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be.
But as
thrown
close
in
as
behind.
that was last year there, we've got them at home.
Brought down after a good
I think the
pickup
Tigers
there
have a
in
good
the
shot
red
at that
zone
one
the
there.
20.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Jayhawks can really attack on this second and short.
A&M coming into Columbia.
Here's the give off the left side.
I mean, yes, that was our first road game last year. Tigers were not prepared to go down there. They had no idea what they were getting into. Got curb stomped and looked completely outclassed like they did down in Alabama.
But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop.
And I don't see the Tigers winning that at home this year.
The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on 3rd down. Get it out on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks.
Now we'll know a little bit more after this weekend, after tomorrow's game at Kansas, against Kansas.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick.
What kind of a team we think we actually have.
We're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, and made a nice
Kansas is a good test. A very good early test for this Tiger team, who we're not known to have a strong schedule at the beginning. That Central Arkansas game, kind of the usual for the Tigers. Kansas being the second game, big rivalry, haven't played it in 10 years. It's a good test for the Tigers.
Now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner is stopped. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's got it. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early. And
I think Coleman's going to have a huge year this year. Just think of how effective he was at Mississippi State last year, one of the worst teams in the SEC, and how effective he was.
They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets
Not paying attention to the time.
We've got a timeout
Look at that.
late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Where are we at? The 40, yeah.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
Look, this is my 3rd game playing. I've got a little bit of... I got to start knowing my plays a little better, the controls a little better. Go Coleman.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Going for the big play.
And I just threw the pick.
20, and they snuff out the threat. And he's dragged
They've got that the little sidearm action for Prebula.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, so much to break down from a spirited 1st half between the Tigers and the Jayhawks. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Kansas and Missouri plays out.
What's got me even more excited about the game tomorrow is that Sophie Cunningham post on her podcast, I think.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
And
come out to the 25-yard
she is so stoked for this game, but she did the whole MIZ fuck KU chant, Mr. Brightside song. She just doesn't care. She knows who the market is. She knows where her money's made. And she plays into that so well.
Start this third quarter with a run.
She is so fun to watch and to follow on social media.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10.
I can't have Kansas beat me on this.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels.
Oh boy, I knew that was coming.
They're setting up the screen.
Good Lord.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall.
Kansas is going to be good over the next
quarterback did a really good job
few years.
selling pass and kind of dodging
Getting
the
that
pass rush, getting it to the running back.
billionaire donation, right? It's all about money now in college football. Well, it's always been about money.
The officials take a break to let him be checked
But to
out.
have somebody that's just going to dump money into the coffers to go just get the best players in the portal should be pretty exciting if you're a Jayhawk fan.
Rides the back on the option to give. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when
I got to start paying attention if I'm going to win this game.
No matter what the outcome is.
I'm glancing over. I'm running 3 streams, 2 horizontals, 1 vertical. On top of that, I've got Game of Thrones Season 2 ripping in the background off the Blu-ray. I got a lot going on. That's
The give to the single back.
taking my attention away from
Enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
beating the
Got
Jayhawks.
3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself.
Come on.
Keeps it and gets past the chains. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Jayhawks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it.
Is this where the
Touchdown, Jayhawks.
power accidentally goes out on
This
the
is officially a problem.
Xbox?
The second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
I have to learn the controls a little better. Like defense, I'm completely lost. I know how to switch it around, but I'm afraid of switching players because I'm switching it to somebody that I think I want to switch it to this guy, but it's switching to somebody else, and then it starts moving him out of the play.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
I don't even know if they have Horn available on here to play.
Looking for space. It's Hardy. At the 40, there he goes.
Like, I don't know who, if Pribula gets hurt, if it's Zollers or Horn that's the backup.
Run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far.
Norfleet's dropped every one so
success
far.
in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Oh, they're after him. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella
I gotta
football
go.
in the passing
I gotta
game,
go
but haven't
for
been
it,
able
right?
to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Oh boy.
A sweet return after the pick.
Please don't
and
let there
they'll
be a
have it at the
Kansas fan on
43.
this stream
Well, the
right now.
defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Flips it out to the back. Nowhere to run.
Yeah, I'm
nowhere
afraid
to
of
hide,
switching
only a
over
place to be
to the
tackled.
wrong guy.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31.
And no
To
sacks.
the air, it's Daniels. And he's all
Oh.
bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's
We've got the
loose.
turnover.
Defense picks it up.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get
Right when I was talking, we don't have a turnover yet or a sack.
Watch out, but that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man. Oh, he found a space.
I saw Norfleet safeties cleared out. I knew he was going to be open.
And they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there.
And that's
Too much
just kinda
in the perimeter to
knowing
create that explosive play.
Then instead of gutting that ball, you want that to go up and over. So you're just kind of tapping it. I'm learning the controls.
Using his legs, it's Hardy. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
But now I'm too nervous to
It'll
pass.
be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll try it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts.
All right, we're looking
and
for
ends with them.
Coleman.
You saw a great effort on that last play.
You see that right there? The inside slant.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got him. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown.
All right, I'm going right behind Caden Green.
A first down run.
Okay, well, that didn't work. Shoot.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the
An
tackle
audible
for a
out.
loss and not
Norfleet.
guaranteeing the pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation.
Corner.
And trying to end
Play
this
action.
drive by only giving up a field goal.
That was not. See? I'm terrible. Terrible. What am I doing?
That second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them
I am
come
sorry, Tiger
firing
fans.
upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? The play action fake. Here comes the heat.
Oh.
Touchdown, Missouri!
I had my eyes on Coleman the entire way. I wasn't going to check down anywhere. I was just like, he's going to find that little seam there in the zone.
Strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped. Man, it is hard to find QBs like that. And this offense has one.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
I just noticed they don't have the construction
Drive there, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown
on the
pass.
rock end zone. Is that the north end zone?
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
All right.
And he'll
I need a
just
stop
kick it
here
in. This drive will start at the 25.
just to make it dramatic.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
All right, there we go.
It's a
Fumble.
play. He's got the ball, and he'll
Fumble.
try to pick up a few.
Did we get it?
Just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous.
He was on the ground.
The ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're
was on
very
the
lucky they
ground.
were able
Dang
to
it.
jump on top of that.
All right.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Got nothing on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Gets it across the 30 to the 31.
Do I do a timeout? I'm going to hold
You
it.
got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back.
I think they're going to run it.
Despite him, they really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in,
Shoot,
week
I
out.
don't know.
You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to
All right.
make the plays necessary.
Call the
to give
timeout.
them the
Call the
lead.
timeout.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
And man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make
All right,
plays.
can we do it?
He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
The kick is on its way. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about
There hasn't been a
37-yard
punt
line.
where I've been able to return it more than like 3 yards,
Missouri
5 yards.
has the offense ready to go on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last
I've got the
and
time. I
took
don't
it
have to
right
just
the
keep
end zone, David.
passing.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put
No,
them
that
back on
doesn't
their heels.
help.
Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs
Hurry up.
on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
throws for the tight end.
I
Just too much juice on
zinged
that
it
one as
too
he
much.
airmails his
He was
receiver out
open.
of
Norfolk
bounds.
was open.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end.
Norfleet get it?
Getting closer and closer to midfield.
Inches.
Out of
Oh,
bounds.
my
They'll
God.
mark it At the 47. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these
Oh,
situations,
what am I
in
gonna
third
do?
down, when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
Oh, Coleman!
And they finally
He held
make
on
the
to that
tackle,
one.
but this'll be a pretty easy
Did you see that
conversion for this
animation?
offense. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs.
I had to get rid of it quick. Oh, shoot. Go, go, go.
He'll try to do it himself. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15.
That
and
whole
a first
center
down for
area
this
cleared
offense.
out for Pabula.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the 4th quarter, one possession games. QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Missouri gets to the line quickly. The give to the back.
I see it.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Touchdown.
They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really
I just don't feel good about my
impressed with the
defense.
resilience of this offense, 'cause not everything was
Because I
going
can't
their
play.
way
Not
early
Missouri's
in this
defense,
game.
just
They
I
kept
can't
their
play
head down.
defense.
They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm, and in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
And
All right.
it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Daniels. Got a man, it's Henderson.
See?
He'll step out of bounds right
I feel like I have to take control. I can't let the computer do it. And then I ran off.
He
I
knew
switched
exactly
over,
what they needed there,
and I
made
screwed
the
that
play,
up.
and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
That's reeled in. It's Pickett. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Well, bad news, he didn't get the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have one timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Looking to take a shot.
Oh.
Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Oh, picked.
Off right at the
Picked.
goal line.
And what a play by the defense, right? You got the lead, but your backs are up against.
Yeah, tomorrow's game. I don't know if I can. My heart can handle tomorrow's
Someone's gotta
game.
be able to step up and make a play, and he delivers in the end zone, getting the INT, preserving his team's lead here late.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football?
They still have Caden Green at left guard.
Not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead.
Got the first down, looking for more. Quick timeout called by the defense.
I was not trying to go out of bounds.
Save as much time as possible for their offense.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to
their
do
last
that in the fourth
timeout?
quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
Hold on to that
Really
ball,
nice
Hardy.
job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
I got to let it run down. I can't get cute on this. If I don't get it, I have to punt.
Bully ball on third and short.
All right, he got it. Good. That's
It's a
it.
game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
That was it.
The Tigers come to the line with a new set.
I had to have punt. If there was no way, even fourth and inches, I had that. The play was to punt. If that would come down to that.
Go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Missouri wants to go fast.
Of course, I'm going to try to throw it on this last play.
Might be calling a hot route. Not sure why they're not content to just take the W. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. And that will be the final.
That was
play
not
as
the
clock
play,
strikes 0 here.
nor who I was aiming for.
Football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff.
All right, that was exciting.
Are consistent and winning.
Hopefully we get to see the same kind of exciting game tomorrow with the same outcome. Still trying to fine-tune the stream on both channels. So this is going out on our TSB Total Entertainment and our sports channel. Playing college football 26 just goes hand in hand, right, with the entertainment channel and then the sports channel. So I figured that's why I was dual streaming to both channels.
There's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
One thing I got to figure out on the stream here is on
of EA Sports College Football.
Let's see here on both the entertainment channels, the chat is just not showing up. It's showing that there's something wrong. But we'll get that looked at. Every stream that we do, every day that goes by, I'm learning something new, fixing things. It's kind of overwhelming at the beginning, considering I just started this maybe a couple months ago. And in your head, you have an idea of all the stuff that you want to be able to do on your channels. But wanting to do something and you're seeing it in your head and then getting it to do what you're wanting to do is a completely different scenario. And then you do the research, you figure it out how to do it, how you multi-stream across different channels, figuring out how to use OBS, and then something's not quite working. And then you have to troubleshoot that. Not complaining, it's all part of being on YouTube. I get it. But it's not the easiest thing, especially for somebody that just turned 50. All right. Well, if you hung around to watch Missouri Tigers defeat the Kansas Jayhawks at Faurot Field 21-17. I don't know if I'll be playing again tonight. Maybe I have to get mentally prepared for tomorrow's game. Got to go out and get the beer, got to go out and get all the meats for the sandwiches. It's exactly what college football should be. And as a Missouri Tiger fan, we don't get a lot of these big games. We just don't. We're the ugly stepsister of the SEC. Nobody wants us there. Nobody thinks we belong. And again, we, aside from what those first 2 seasons under Pinkel, we did all right, but we just haven't won those big games. Tomorrow for us locally, it's a big game. National audience could care less. They don't care about Missouri, Kansas. People from Missouri and Kansas know all about this. We haven't had this rivalry in 10 years for football. But it should be a good game. Both teams are good. All right, let's end the stream. Let's fix some of this stuff here, and then we'll see you guys maybe late tonight. If not, after the game tomorrow. We'll see you.